Here with Demon recruiting coordinator Jake Olsen. The Demons signing 10 high school players in the first day of the early signing period. Jake, this had to be one that, kind of like Coach Laird talked about, you try to strike a balance. You balance equally offense and defense, but I would imagine kind of the same thing balancing early and now, quote unquote, regular signing periods.
Yeah, it was, definitely different for us with the early signing period, and I thought our ability to get out when we did spring recruiting and get a lot of good evaluations done. I mean, our coaches did a good job in the summer, which is important to get out and see kids. Wherever we had to go for camps across the state of Louisiana, we went to camps there and saw a lot of guys, because that does put a premium on them, and then get a chance and the opportunity for those guys to, spend Friday nights before we play our games to get out and see those kids and get out to coaches and see those coaches in the fall to keep up with, those kids, not just, them and their families, but their coaches as well, and I think that's important, and we value a coach's opinion, a high school coach's opinion on that. So I thought our coaches did a really good job of that, and then that's something that's new. Like you talked about with Coach Laird, I mean, this is our first full year really with this new signing period. Last year we really just hit the ground running, and we were trying to find what we could find out there, which we did a good job, and then, this year getting a chance to really get used to it, and I think, we'll definitely learn a lot from this process. And we did lose a small senior class, so we have a small recruiting class coming in, and like you said, balance on both sides of the football was important to us, and making sure that we found guys that were good football players more than anything.
You talked about that, but also there have to be a fit, I would imagine, outside of just a football player.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, Northwestern State, man. I mean, we love Northwestern State. We love the people in Northwestern State. We always sell our people here, but Northwestern State's not for everybody. So I think finding those kids that would buy into that. And, one thing I thought we really did a good job of was getting kids up here to campus, coming for games or in the summertime or whatever it might be, to come and see our place. Because that's the biggest thing. I think when you get up to Northwestern State and you get a chance to see our place and meet our people, I think it's great. I really do. And I think a lot of kids saw that, and a lot of kids recognized that. And I think that's why we had success in recruiting, was because of that.
Do you feel this? Obviously, you filled some needs with this class, but also this has to feel like a good springboard going into the spring to close out the recruiting season.
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, we're definitely going to have some spots in February, and we've spent these last couple of weeks here evaluating those guys that we want to attack in the January month to get on visits and things like that. But as far as a baseline of our class, I mean, you feel really good about that, knowing that the guys we signed and got them in the boat, and then the opportunity to go attack and really focus in on some key guys in January that are going to be signing in February. I think it was huge for us to have that base foundation of our recruiting class in, and have the ability for those guys to show their buy-in to our program, to hopefully come off to those other guys that are going to be signing in January to show how special this place can be.
All right, thanks, Coach.
Yep.